All right, let's dive into a supplement that is absolutely blowing up right now, especially in the sports and wellness world, colostrum. I'm sure you've seen it all over your social media feeds. People are calling it liquid gold, but what's the real story here? Is it a genuine game changer for performance, or is it just, the latest trend? Okay, so it's known as first milk, right? Which makes you wonder, why on earth are elite athletes, people at the absolute peak of their game, taking something that's literally the first food for a newborn calf? It's a great question. Let's get into it.
So first things first, what even is colostrum? Put simply, it's the very first milk that mammals produce right after giving birth. Now, the kind you see in supplements is usually bovine colostrum from cows. And here's why people are so interested. It is an absolute powerhouse. We're talking loaded with growth factors, all sorts of immune-supporting nutrients, and these bioactive compounds that have both scientists and athletes sitting up and paying attention.
All right, let's get into the performance promise. What's all the hype about? What's it supposed to do for someone who's really pushing their physical limits?
When you break it all down, the excitement really centers on three main things. First up is immune function. If you train hard, you know that it can sometimes run you down, right? It can suppress your immune system. The idea here is that colostrum might help prop it back up. Then there's gut integrity. Look, really strenuous exercise is tough on your digestive system, and the claim is that colostrum can help protect that gut lining. And finally, and this is a big one, muscle recovery. Remember those growth factors we mentioned? Well, the thinking is they could play a real role in helping muscles repair and rebuild faster. And what's really fascinating here is that this isn't just for the pro athletes anymore. Nope. It's totally crossed over into the mainstream wellness world. You've got people taking it for all sorts of reasons. Better digestion, clearer skin, you name it. It's really bridging that gap between elite performance and just everyday health.
Okay, so we've heard all the exciting promises, all the amazing things it's supposed to do, but now it is time for a reality check. Let's put all that hype aside and ask, what does the actual research say?
And the honest answer? The research results are mixed. Now, that doesn't automatically mean it's all hype. It just means the science is still playing catch-up to all the anecdotal buzz. So let's really put these things side by side. The claims versus the actual research. So the claim is it boosts performance and recovery. Well, the research shows that while some studies do see benefits, a whole lot of others find really no significant difference when they compare it to a placebo. What about strengthening immunity? Okay, this is where things get more promising. There are some really good results, especially when it comes to cutting down on things like colds and coughs in athletes. But, and it's a big but, we still need more long-term research to be sure.
And of course, we've got to talk about the potential downsides, right? First off, it's a dairy product, so if you're lactose intolerant, this could cause some digestive issues for you, something to be aware of. Also, and this is huge, supplement quality can be all over the place. The potency, the concentration of all those good compounds can vary widely from brand to brand. And yeah, you're going to hear me say this again. We just need more solid, long-term research across different kinds of sports.
Okay, so with all of that in mind, the good, the bad, the we're not sure yet. If you're still curious about trying it, the absolute key is to be smart about it. So let's walk through a practical guide.
I love this perspective from a sports dietitian because it really just says it all. Supplements should complement, not replace, a solid nutrition plan. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? There's no magic pill, no magic powder. This is supposed to be one tool in your toolbox, alongside things like good food, proper hydration, and getting enough sleep. It's an add-on, not a replacement for the fundamentals.
So what does a smart approach actually look like in practice? Well, number one is consistency. This isn't a one-and-done thing. Taking it daily seems to be key. Number two, think about your timing. Some people swear by taking it before a workout for that gut support, while others take it after for recovery. Honestly, the jury's still out on what's best. So for now, just focus on being consistent. And finally, number three, and this is so important, talk to a professional. A sports dietitian can help you figure out if this is even right for you and your specific goals.
Being a smart consumer also means knowing how to read the label and not get fooled by marketing hype. In many places, like Australia and New Zealand, for example, these labels are pretty strictly regulated. You'll see nutrition content claims. That's just telling you what's in it, like high in protein. Simple. Then there are health claims, which suggest how it might support your body, like supports immune function. But here's the one to watch out for: therapeutic claims. Anything that promises to cure or prevent a disease, like prevents the flu, is a huge red flag and is actually prohibited. Knowing the difference here really helps you cut through all the noise. So, We've looked at the hype, we've dug into the research, we've talked about how to use it smartly. Where does that leave us? What's the final verdict here?
Okay, here's the main takeaway. Colostrum looks like a really promising tool, especially in those areas of recovery, gut health, and immunity. But, and this is the key, it is not a miracle worker. It's going to work best when it's just one piece of a much bigger puzzle, part of a solid evidence-based plan for your nutrition and training.
And that really leaves us with one final big picture question for you to think about. As you're working towards your own health and performance goals, ask yourself, is the edge you're looking for really going to be found in a single supplement? Or is it found in the day in, day out strength of your overall strategy?